Hello, YouTube. Let's try this again. Pappy, I hate it when you're right. Anyway, packing it just under the rim of the bowl seems to help quite a bit. Thanks for the tip. Anyway, Happy New Year to my... Excuse me, I have to put the fans on. Excuse me one second. Happy New Year to my YouTube compatriots in the YTPC. Beg your pardon for 1 second. Almost forgot to put that on. I don't want the alarms going off. I just wanted to say Happy New Year to all of you. Hope you had a good Christmas. Housekeeping. This little poker, one of my first pipes that I blew apart with my big gorilla hands, and my go-to Norman Rockwell portrait. It seems to be my go-to, and I just want a nice, good tasting tobacco that, it's not going to stall on me. Pappy, you sure know what you're talking about. For those of you who don't know, Pappy is a good friend of mine. He's not on the YTPC, although I wish he would be. Big reader, big cigar smoker, big pipe smoker, and he gives me hints and tips to keep my pipe going, and the video is kind of reasonably streamlined. What do I have for you today? Other than I hope you folks had a Merry Christmas and obviously a Happy New Year. I'd like to do a shout out to I think I found my brother from another mother when it comes to pipe smoking pipe presenters for the YTPC. Gotta keep puffing for it to keep going. Average Mike pipe smoker. He's much like me in the sense that he would like to put out regular content. He would like to be a better pipe smoker, more knowledgeable pipe smoker. He would like to be more consistent. That's his big word, consistent. More polished, but he just isn't. So he goes down. He goes down into his... I'm catching up with his videos now. So he goes down into his garage or tool room like I'm doing here. And he makes a video. And he feels guilty that he's not... he kind of feels guilty that he doesn't post enough or is knowledgeable enough. And I'm just glad that there's someone out there that feels the same way that I do. Oh, this pipe doesn't hold very much, but I think I got one more light in there. Just took the tree down. And all the Christmas cards. Um, so basically, anything Christmas related is pretty much down and out, which is great because I hate putting that off. Just get it done, get ready for the new year, and that's it. And hopefully, this new year, this New Year's will be marginally better than what we just went through. Um, I think it's out. Oh well, got it almost down to the bottom of the bowl. Whoa, I have my little tripod right here, and it's on like two plastic Folgers cans and a piece of board, so I don't want to breathe too hard. Yeah, I took down the Christmas decorations and the cards. Um, haven't been really doing anything for the past week. I had a trip on the 30th originally. I picked up some hours, but then I thought better of it because there were thousands of flights canceling, not just with my airline, but every airline, because apparently there's not enough staff to work them. Cancelings and reroutes. So that basically means that if I was flying out to a base, I'd get snatched to be put on another trip. And last week I went on a simple Detroit turn. It was packed and everything like that. But I was amazed that we went out there and back again with no incidents, no problems, because Detroit is a pretty heavy duty base. It's a heavy domicile, and it's where most of our flight attendants are based. So I'm surprised we didn't get snatched and put on other trips. But rather than take the chance again, I put my trip on the 30th on the drop board, and someone took it. So next time I'll be flying will be on the 5th. Hopefully things will be calming down a little bit. Plus, with an Omicron, with the Omicron variant ramping up and surges happening, I kind of don't want to be amongst a lot of people. So I'm just basically staying away from crowded indoor spaces as much as possible because I don't want to end up in the hospital. Okay, what else? This week I'll be seeing Spider-Man No Way Home, and in preparation I've been doing my homework with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man double feature, and of course Civil War, where the Tom Holland Spider-Man shows up officially in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And of course I'll probably be watching Homecoming and Far From Home today. My husband's been very patient, but I just want to see like the full multiversal glory of No Way Home, where you see all three versions of the Spider-Man meeting each other and fighting each other's villains from the various movies. Each franchise is from a different universe, an Earth that's similar but not exactly the same. That concept is as old as time, and it's been around since the 30s, at least in pulp, in pulp science fiction and everything like that. Then comics adopted it, and they're just running with it, which I think is great because I grew up with tales like that. Earth 1, DC's Earth 1, Earth 2, Justice Society, Justice League team up, so you get to see the Golden Age Green Lantern maybe teaming up with the Silver Age Green Lantern. It was kind of a geek out fanboy love fest, really, but that's what I grew up on, and I love them, so I'm looking forward to this movie. And who says you can't have spectacle and a good story together? What else? And of course, I had a million things to say before I started this video, but they're all just disappearing in my head right now. I just wanted to I just came on just to say hello, wish all of you well, better year, and I hope to be seeing more pipe smokers. And I don't like calling you lurkers, but I hope some observers decide to become pipe smokers. And like W.R. Kane has done, I still have to catch up with his last video. The world needs pipe smoking. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to say. The other day, I went to the supermarket, just to pick up on supplies and stuff like that. And Hannaford Supermarket, right down the street is heavily understaffed. So the lines literally they're going down the aisles and everything like that. But I have my phone with me, so I'm just kind of like occupying my time. And so in this Hannaford supermarket, it's pretty much just accepted that you're bagging your own groceries, and I don't have a problem with that. My culture shock came when I went to England once upon a time, and typical American thinking, you think that someone's going to rush over and bag your stuff for you. No, they don't do that there. So I just kind of went. I just went in Rome. I just bagged my own stuff with this flimsy little bag that they gave you, and that was it. So it wasn't that hard. No problem. They do that in Europe too. So now we kind of have to do it at Hannaford's because they just don't have enough staffing there. And happy to help out. Anyway, as I'm bringing my stuff along, I take the separator bar and I put it behind my stuff so the person behind me can start putting their stuff away. And gentleman made it a point to say thank you. I mean, he didn't just mumble. He said, "Sir, thank you." Like, he wanted me to know. And I just, hey, my pleasure, sir. Pleasure and an honor. Because it just struck me. I just had a sense of kindness connection there. Like we're all going through a really bad time with COVID and the country being divided over everything. And I thought about it, and I just basically think to be civil and to be kind to other people, it's pretty much our duty now. It's our duty to be as civil and as kind as we can be to people that we just happen to pass. We meet and pass in the cashier or the person behind us in the line, or if you go out to eat, your server. Just basically treat them, acknowledge them as a human being. Try to be kind. Maybe tip them a little more. Just that little bit of extra kindness. It's almost like it's a moral duty, and I try to do it as much as I can because. Let's face it, the culture of the culture of rudeness is strength. It's just getting tired. It's getting overplayed, and it's toxic. And you treat someone badly, they treat someone badly, their mood crumbles. So try to flip it. Try to be positive. Try to treat someone positively. And see, I end up feeling better, and I'm sure they end up feeling better. So that's what I'm going to try and do from now on. Not always easy, but costs nothing to try. All right, folks, going over 10 minutes here, and I don't want to hold you up. We're all busy. We all have things to do. I just want to say hello, and I hope to speak to you soon. À la prochaine, which means until the next in French, Québécois French. À la prochaine.